This is a conversation I need us to have because we're girlies. Do men actually choose women because they want this women, or they choose women who validate their egos?
Men are very selfish. They're very, very selfish. Yeah. And I tell you, he loves you. But if he feels like you are you you are too much for him, you go for a lesser woman, go for a woman he can control. Try a woman that's, you know, um authentic, original, authoritative, an independent woman. Men like to be in control. In as much as they say, "Oh, I love independent women," they are very quick to pick women they can ride on.
That's the word.
Right.
I think that also makes sense because you see that these men actually get married, right? So these women that they can control, and then they start to chase this other independent women outside, because of course they still love the thrill of having. You see that okay, they actually have the wife at home raising their kids because she is already under lock and key. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And then the ones who thrive on success, that's the other females who are like living their life, doing their things. Then you see them always trying to come seek your attention, buying you gifts, all of that stuff. So I feel like most men do that, but I don't think that's the way to live because that's pathetic. I feel like it's too pathetic.
Yeah. You see them say things like, marry women that are homemakers. The definition of homemakers are just men they can domesticate. Most men these days will tell you, I want my wife to be a full housewife. Take care of the kids, cook for me when I'm back. I want her to be here, just literally clean after me. Just say you want a housemaid. Really. Or you see, when you have, there are just a very few number of men that actually
Go for women,
and
because they want exactly those women, like they really want them.
do you know how scared men are of women of power? You know, that's why when you see a very successful woman and then she see people stood like, it's normal now, she's not staying at home, this and that. But we actually have really good women. We have women of our schools and
Who are still married and keep their homes and are still full on homemakers. I think their own definition of homemakers is like they actually define it a certain way. But the good thing is I've also been able to meet other men. You understand that these men are very, very secure and they are mostly successful men too. They are really, really secure. They're secure in their finances, they're secure in their mental, they're secure spiritually. So, and it's only a man who is matured in all of these fields that I just called that can handle a woman like that.
on the line that mature.
Let's talk about African men.
Our Nigerian men, they want, they want what they want, they cannot find. It's hard to find. You know this saying where they say you want a Cardi B, a Cardi B inside Sister Mary, Master Mary, thank you, something like that. So you cannot have it all. If you want the body, the shape, the career woman, and all of that, you have to also accept the fact that she will not be at home at your beck and call. She will not be that woman that will be in the house when you get back. She will not be that woman that will tell you, "Oh, babe, I will wash for you," and all of that. She won't clean the house. There are some men that say they want freshly made food every day. A career man will not do that. I will not do that. Okay? There are women that want to be sit-at-home wives, organ wife. It's very okay. It's fine. Go for that. Right? That is why they mostly go for those kind of women. But those kind of women cannot give you, don't usually have what they want outside that box, that circle. That's why you see them cheating, see them going out because they want this and they want that, and then they can't have it in one person and they're flying all around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Society tends to put this whole thing in a particular structure, like, and I think they do that to themselves because these women who are housewives still have the potential to be career driven. They still have the potential to be an all rounder. It's just because these men want to put them in boxes. So they have to put themselves in those boxes to be chosen, to be accepted. You understand where I'm coming from? Because I believe that a woman can still be career driven, can still be a homemaker. I mean, God made us very, very capable. Do you understand me? And career driven from passion, not from competition with men.
Yeah.
Because that's another mistake people, when a woman is fully induced in something that she's passionate about, she can literally change the world. You understand where I'm coming from? Because a woman is not supposed to work from a place of struggle. She's supposed to work from a place of passion. So someone who is really, really passionate about what she does and then is allowed to fully express that part of herself,
Yeah.
she would be a terrific wife. She would be a wonderful mother. Do you understand? And this would also leave the man really, really amazed at the fact that, oh my God, it's like I'm meeting different people because you keep your wife in a box. You tell her, oh, I want a homemaker in the African men standard. I want a homemaker. And you come back and you meet that homemaker that you needed because she wanted to be chosen by you. She wanted this. So she's definitely going to carve herself to becoming what it is that you want. In that essence, losing some of her own self. Do you understand? Because she has to be chosen by you and stuff. Well, I feel like African men, but I don't even think this is an African thing. I think most men in particular, they just have this ideology. It's just that African men have refused to learn. Do you understand? They want this cycle to continue. But I feel like other men in other countries are learning. They are redirecting their mindset. They are changing and they are accepting of these ideologies. You understand? Because I mean, there used to be a time that women used to be burnt to death, being called witches. Women who were actually career driven and all of that. They would literally burn you at the stake. She's a witch. Literally, just because you have dream and ambition. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So there was a time like that. But still in the same countries, we already have men who are very, very accepting of women. They love these women, you understand? And they want them to fully, fully, fully express themselves.
You see, when men, and let's talk about African men because that's what I'm really familiar with.
Yes.
When men will tell you things like, my mother, you know, referring to in like women of old, my mother would go to the farm, come back and cook. I think women of old endured marriage. They hardly did enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just gave birth to women to just be at the mercy of men. They just groomed them to be wives, to be under this man. Their whole life was just about being married. And it's just so sad. So I'm really happy. I don't know when exactly it started, where women can be career women, go out and do things and all of that. But I really want to appreciate the women that actually started with the movement, is that the feminist, that whole burning thing and all of that. Because
We're coming from a time where women didn't even have rights to vote. They didn't have rights to do anything, and
crazy. It's really crazy. We really thank God for civilization, modernization, and all of that. And end of the day, men are not the center of our universe.
well, I like to believe that men play a very, very huge role in society just as much as we women. And I think that's where like the idea of feminism comes in. Do you understand? Like the feminist movement. Because for the longest it looked like it was just men who played a particular role and women were not meant to be. Yes, we're not allowed. But coming to an age, and I'm so glad and grateful we and I was born in this age and time, because I mean, I probably would have been burnt if I was born in the 1800s or something. Like I probably would have been burnt on the stake, cause bro. But what I'm trying to say is we've really come a long way, but we have not come a long way, if that makes sense. Because most men, literally, going back to the topic which started all of this, most men tend to choose women who have that characteristics of our enduring mothers and grandmothers. You understand? And that is what they tag as the wife material. But now, in a way, they don't understand how that is as a disadvantage to them, because guess what? It's going to affect your children. You marry someone who tries to lose some part of herself, essence of herself, in order to please you. And then she's going to give birth to kids who would also have that same mentality to dumb down themselves. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. There's a lot of trauma that goes on in a person when you lose parts of yourself to now be with someone. And then you now realize that this person doesn't even appreciate that. And we shouldn't even be in that place where we are expecting him to appreciate us for, or men appreciating us for actually dumbing down ourselves and essences. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
It should be mutual. It should be, and it's not a mutual of dumbing down. It should be a mutual understanding of bettering ourselves. Like, I want the best for you. You want the best for me. You are working hard on your field. I am what you're working hard on your passion. I'm working hard on whatever it is that sets my soul on fire. And we are doing it together. No limitations. We're going to have kids. We're going to raise them. Those are the people who they actually fully enjoy their marriages. They fully enjoy their lives. Their children fully experience love and what life is supposed to be about. Because now these men allow their women like fully express themselves and live in the world as they should. Give out the essence and the gifts that was given to them by God. And also, these women, mind you, they're also women who choose men to validate their egos too. Do you understand me? Like, there are also women who actually do this. So women would choose a man because, well, he's going to take my excesses. I'm going to be cheating on him. I'm going to be bored. I know he likes me that much. You understand where I'm coming from? And then he's just going to, yeah, deal with it and stuff like that. Although that is not rampant, but yeah, basically, I feel like men do that a lot, but they do that to their own disadvantage. They will not fully grasp and enjoy themselves, enjoy their wives, and enjoy their futures.
Yeah. About this thing and men choosing women,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, something similar happened to me recently at AC Sky, and we broke up just because he said he wanted me to be a full housewife. Now, my where I used to work, where I said I used to travel a lot, hair grabs and all sorts to do. Uh, I don't need to give details.
Yeah.
So, this guy was, all about, oh, I wanted to get married, I want to stay and stuff. Well, his only problem was, oh my goodness. He said I would not travel. I would stop working. If I must work, you open a kiosk, a small space in front of the house where I would sell if I must do something.
Was this an Igbo guy?
Like a gala guy.
Oh my god.
When he was saying this, I was like, the first time he said, I thought he was joking. I thought he was just testing me.
Trying me, believe
And
man.
he said it again. I'm like, I don't understand. Are you serious? In this age and time, you really want me to be a sit-at-home wife? And we were speaking the other time, like few months ago, sorry. And he was telling me how he almost got married to this girl, but the girl told him that when he proposed and all. Which woman in her right sense will agree to that? You won't just even let me walk. You said when you come back from the office, you want me to be the first person you see. You want me to be what to open the gates. You want to have at least 6 children. 6 children in this economy. Why? And I don't have a say. It's what you want, what you want.
Look, I understand because I also turned down like he didn't really necessarily propose, but he was like, I want us to get married. And but he was like, I don't want you to chase this particular passion that you have.
Like the thing that makes me happy. You really want to take it away from me? I'm leaving
Just
everything to be your wife.
in exchange, just that once for the tag of Mrs.
I sacrifice my body because I'm really giving birth to our children. Changes everything. Changes my mood. Changes my hormonal system. Changes
A lot of things.
my circle. Changes everything. And then this one thing that I want to do to just keep my head, above water and just make me happy. When you have this happy place, something you look forward to, something you enjoy doing.
That's not in another person.
That's just pure wickedness. Yeah, I don't know what else we want to call it. Just like me saying, oh, if you want me to marry you, you have to stop working. I want you to do business. Like, what if I'm not business oriented? What if I don't even enjoy? What if I don't even have any idea? I don't know how to handle a business. And then it keeps failing and failing. You probably try the first time, it doesn't work. Second time, it doesn't work. Then third time, you feel like, this thing is not working. You just have to keep me at home. I want to work. I want to be a career woman. So because you want to marry me, I should leave it. Do you know how much I get when I travel? I enjoy free flights, free hotel experiences, like new location,
Expense
beach, food, yeah, try new cuisines differently. You want me to be full of that?
for Mrs.
Be your wife and give birth to children.
Wow. And sit in a kiosk.
In the house. I'm not going out. So that they should see me.
This is basically like boiling down to the validating of his ego.
They didn't as
When
women in that time. I'm telling you, it's just that those ones you are literally dead.
yeah.
And then the entire time you're worrying.
With you. I came to lead you with you, but not for you. Like it's even people even call it heroic. They're like, oh, my mom sacrificed herself for us.
Yeah.
She did that for us. Do you think your mom was happy doing that? Like it's not is honorable, but it's not a happy place. Like if I were you, I would feel sorry. I'll feel sorry for like I'll feel sorry for my mom. I'll want my mom to fully express herself. Like I want my mom to be the best that she could be. I want my mom to touch all the heights that she had wanted to touch.
You know, this thing you just said, I was having this conversation with my sister, I think just yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Visit. And then I was telling them how I called my mom. I was like, you know, my prayer platform, they said, you know, get prayer points of your loved ones to pray for them and all of that. And then when I asked, I just kept saying, what her prayer points were for just us and my dad. Like, what about you? What is your prayer point? She said,
Mhm.
my prayer point is for you guys to be happy.
None of your dreams going.
She has forgotten. It's like she literally exists for us, which is really sad.
It is. It is. And guys, we should do better.
Yeah.
We should do better as a society because you start to see that men start to sharpen up when they start having girls. When they start having like girl kids, sometimes they still don't even have that sense to understand that this child, this your girl child that that's growing, you want her to reach the heights. You want her to be the best of herself. You don't want another man to come and take your son away from her and then just, like just I don't know, but guys, we can do better. We can eventually, start to look at women and choose women for what and all that they are, and not just because you're trying to get them to validate your ego to not be seen or touched or felt by other people. You won't want all of that. Their light cannot shine, and it will not shine in your house because your house is not where God designed or destined for all of her gifts and her lights to shine. It was supposed to be for the world, and you have to be secure, matured enough for you to handle a woman who carries so much light in her. Don't try to dim down her lights. Trust me, you will reap the benefits, you will reap the rewards, and you will just sit in awe and continue to just love on this woman, making sure that she's able to bring out all of the gifts and the lights that she was born with and she was born to give to the world. So, yeah, that was actually quite an interesting topic. And we really hope that people out there who are watching this get to listen to this, understand this, teach this to your children so that we can have a better generation to actually understand that women are not meant to be there to validate your egos. Men should heal, handle their emotions and their egos, and know that women are not there to validate. They're there to respect you and love on you and live life with you, but not for you. So, Annabelle, thank you so much for joining us today. This was really, really an interesting topic. And yeah, guys, we hope you really enjoyed this topic. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and basically everywhere you see us, we are Chat Up. And we really, really hope to see you next time. Same place, same time. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.